The former head of Ukraine's armed forces is sending a stark message to Kyiv. Stop dreaming of restoring the 1991 borders, he says.
I hope that there are not people in this room who still hope for some kind of miracle or lucky sign that will bring peace to Ukraine, the borders of 1991 or 2022, and that there will be great happiness afterward.
That's Valery Zaluzhnyi, once the most respected military leader in Ukraine, now its ambassador to the UK. In a speech in Kyiv, Zaluzhnyi warned that regaining full territorial control, including Crimea and Donbas, is no longer a realistic goal. President Volodymyr Zelensky has consistently called for the restoration of Ukraine's internationally recognized 1991 borders. But behind closed doors, Kyiv's position may be shifting. The war has dragged on for more than 2 years. Ukraine's counter-offensives have stalled, and Russian forces still control around 20% of the country. Zaluzhnyi says it's time to face reality and shift focus. He says Ukraine's only hope now lies in advanced military technology, not manpower. Because unlike Russia, Ukraine's economic resources are limited, and it relies heavily on Western aid to stay in the fight.
We can speak only about a high-tech war of survival, using a minimum of human resources, a minimum of economic means to achieve maximum benefit.
Zaluzhnyi's comments come just months after he was removed as Ukraine's top commander, reportedly after tensions with Zelensky. But despite his ouster, he remains one of Ukraine's most popular public figures. Meanwhile, Zelensky's office has not responded to Zaluzhnyi's remarks. But other leaders, like Kyiv Mayor Vitaly Klitschko, are already hinting at possible concessions. Klitschko recently told the BBC that Ukraine may have to temporarily cede land as part of a peace deal. A painful solution, he said, but one that might be necessary to end the war. As negotiations gather momentum and international allies push for a ceasefire, the message from Ukraine's former general is clear. There will be no miracle. Victory, if it comes, will depend on strategy, not sentiment.